Congratulations on seeing this video. I mean, super duper congratulations on seeing this video because this place is hidden. Like you can imagine, like in your wildest dream, you will not believe that a place like this exists in Nigeria. Yes, a place like this can ever exist in Nigeria. This place is called ASEYORI, Africa's premier agro-smart city. Now, I know that a lot of you has keyed into project over 10 years, and what was promised to you, like reverse was the case. That stuff was not like brought to reality. But when I came into the real estate industry, I had to be different. I dared to be different. Yes, I might not have the funds to start my own personal project as a developer, but as a broker, I said no. I want my clients to keep coming back over and over again because it is easier to resell to a satisfied client than selling to a new client. You understand? Anybody that is dissatisfied, it is not easy to sell for them. That is why, like, is you know how you want to cook beans, you have to select it, remove the chaff from the substance. That is how I do before bringing out a project to you. Guess what? I had to bring another fantastic farming project, but this time you are on wait, hey Jesus, if you bought into the first farm project I brought in, congratulations. But you see, this one you have to key into so that even the new people keying into this project would not, like, they should not be the first. They should not first you to key into this project. And if you have not keyed into the other projects, congratulations also to you because I just brought a bigger, better choice for you. Now, what is Ilu Aseyori? So this project was born out of a need to revolutionize the agri space, and not just the agri space. It now brings other industries together. You understand? Other sectors together, not just agriculture. Yes, so the name Ilu Aseyori is Africa's premier agro-smart city. Now, let's talk about what Ilu Aseyori is. Before I go ahead, this is an unedited tour. Unedited tour video from Omole phase 2 around Ojodubega, from that axis down to the estate. See, I did not even remove 1 minute from this video. I'm telling you, I did not remove 1 minute. I did not from this video. So I want you to stick with me and make sure you stay to the end of this video because I'm likely going to be talking I'm going to be talking towards maybe till the end, or if I have nothing to say again, it's just a music that will be playing at the background. But don't skip this video. Now, you see this farm city, this smart city I'm about to show you. It is not just about the future. It is already been done. It's already actualized. Before I select a project for my client, I look at track record. For instance, when I brought our Palms Residence phase 2 from one of our partners, like, when my client is someone that is so scared of off-plan project, when I told him about it, he's like, Miracle, are you sure you are banking on your integrity? I said, yes, go ahead. I'm giving you 100%. He came into that project March 2024, and in December, that same 2024, 15th, the Palms Residence was handed over to him without any issues. So when I tell you that, see, apart from the fact that we do due diligence and other things, we have to pray before we came into a project. A lot of things go into the background. We don't just bring out a project for you. Do you understand me? So I'm just warming up your mind because you are on a long thing. Now let's talk about what ASEYORI is. Yes, I know I said this is a tough video to Palm Ridge. Now Palm Ridge is inside ASEYORI, and guess what? Palm Ridge is taking over 50 to 70% of ASEYORI. In 2025, which is this year, I don't know from the time you're going to be watching this video, in 2025, a bold vision was born. One that dared to reimagine Africa, not just as a continent of vast potential, but as the cradle of the world's next agricultural revolution. Yeah, our partners, Asset Rise Limited, alongside visionary partners, looked across the continent, fertile stretches, and saw more than just land. See, we didn't go into forest. We went to where things are already happening, where the Lafarge cement factory is already at. Before the Dangote cement factory, I mean before. You won't even get to the Dangote cement factory. Yes, you heard that right. Yes. We need a solution to hunger, unemployment, and environmental decline. Do you understand? These are problems. We had to solve them, okay? We imagine a future where agriculture would not just feed nations, but empower them. A future where technology would uplift farmers, hey, enhancing their work rather than replacing it. A future where communities could flourish in harmony with nature. From that bold vision emerged ASEYORI, Africa's largest agro-smart city, and a beacon of hope for sustainable progress, designed as a blueprint for the future of agro-industrial innovation, blending vast, flourishing oil palm plantations with vibrant, eco-conscious residential districts. Hey, cutting-edge agro-processing centers. Like I said, don't skip this video, okay? Cutting-edge agro-processing centers and smart technologies that fuel a self-sustaining, thriving ecosystem built to nourish people, economies, and the planet. See, I know you've heard of a lot of projects. Like they tell you, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 10 years, 20 years. That project has not even existed. Even a public-private partnership, it does not, it is still future, but this is here. We are not waiting for the future. The fence is already here. The gatehouse is already here. Every damn thing is right here. This is a tough video to that place, but I want to tell you more about this AGRO-SMART CITY. Now, we have different zones. Do you understand me? We have about 5 zones. And these zones, we have the green residential, we have agro-tourism and resorts, we have animal husbandry, we have agro-processing, and we have the Palm Ridge Phase 8. Like I said, I was mentioning 5 zones here, right? Yes, I was mentioning 5 zones, and Palm Ridge Phase 8 is taking 50 to 70% of this particular AGRO-SMART CITY. What does that tell you? We don't just like to do things for doing sake. We want to, we always bank on track records. And this Phase 8 is not just a number. It's not just Phase 8. It is really the 8th project. Hey, Phase 1, successful. Phase 2, successful. Phase 3, successful. People doing both cassava, both oil. People are already getting their returns on investment. Phase 4, successful. Phase 5, successful. Phase 6, successful. The Phase 5, the one at Ibadan, Iwo Road. People are already getting their oil from it. Phase 8 is here. and it's already successful. Even if we are not yet done, we are like clients, it's now left for you. You don't need to miss out on this. Do you understand me? Don't see for nothing. Don't miss out on it. Now let's talk about the Palm Ridge, phase 8. Should I talk about the Palm Ridge phase 8, or should I talk about the other zones? Okay, let me talk about the green residential first. Let me talk about it. I know you are here for Palm Ridge, but let me talk about the green residential. The green residential is the residential district of ASEYORI. This is a model of sustainable urban living, a green, eco-conscious neighborhood where technology and nature blend seamlessly. Do you know that it features smart homes powered by solar energy and integrated with IoT-based utilities? Yes, you need to book an inspection so you come and see for yourself. Making everyday living efficient and eco-friendly. This serene, pollution-free environment provides the ideal backdrop for families, professionals, and retirees alike. Do you understand me? A place where well-being, productivity, and peace of mind are not just aspiration, but everyday realities. Now you tell me, Miracle, do fast. I came here for, to hear Palm Ridge. Yes, you also came here to learn about the whole entire AGRO-SMART CITY, because this is mind-blowing. Should we take a break here? Should we take a little break here before we go to the next one, which is the animal husbandry? Yes, I am back from my break. Now, remember I said our next stop is Animal Husbandry Zone, right? That's another district of ASEYORI. Yes, so this Animal Husbandry district stands as a critical pillar within ASEYORI's integrated agricultural framework. So this was intentionally developed to support large-scale sustainable livestock production. You see, this district, it features modern dairy farms, well-managed cattle ranches, and technologically advanced poultry facilities with automated feeding and processing systems. Yes, complementing these is a robust aquaculture sector with expansive fish farming hubs designed to ensure year-round protein availability. You heard that right. Beyond meeting the nutritional needs of the city, the animal husbandry district plays a vital role in strengthening local food systems and reducing dependency on imported animal products, all while creating jobs and driving rural economic growth. Hi! Oh my God. Now, you tell me, Miracle, all these are just plans. Hey, do you know that this particular smart city, I had to lower my voice. Do you know that it is almost sold out? Yes, it is almost sold out. I was there telling them that, they should please keep 1,000 hectares for me, since they have 3,000 hectares. But they're telling me, Miracle, is not up to that is remaining. Like, it is almost so that. So if you are watching this video, that's why I'm telling you congratulations from the beginning. You should thank me. Like, after you buy finish, you tell Miracle, what's your address? You send me gifts. Gifts that will sweet my mind, because this thing, what is paining me that it has been existing for few months, and I did not know when new good project comes out, like one of our projects called Lekki Havana. Like, I didn't know when it immediately came out. I knew like 1 week later. Immediately I said, this is a good project. Six of my clients bought, and before you know it got sold out. Almost 300 houses got sold out. I know when I see good deal. When I see good deal, I will be the one to tell you. Even when you chat me up, Miracle, I want this. If I look at it, I can advise you for another thing. Not because I have something to gain from it. No, it's because I will be part of your success story. Tomorrow you'll be like, this Miracle that told me to buy this thing. Do you understand me? Now, I want you to be dialing my number, booking inspection. If you're not in Nigeria, send somebody, send a representative. I'm telling you that if I take you for inspection, if you don't like it, I'll refund your transport. I'm telling you, if I take you for inspection, if you don't like it, I'll refund the person you sent the inspection money. We'll come on video call. The funny part is that there is network. So even if you're sending somebody, we can come on a video call so that you will see for yourself. Now, the farm stuff is no longer future. It is already happening. Do you understand me? It is already, you will see clients' farms are already allocated to them. Yes, we allocate within 45 days. We get our seedlings from NIFO. You know NIFO now? Nurtured well seedlings. When I mean nurtured well seedling, the one that has already take weeks up to, I don't want to give an inaccurate information right here, but it's more than 6 weeks. So I'll get the accurate information. You are going to see it yourself. It's already grown. So they are transplanting it. So that's why it's going to do well. That's why our other phases, there is no fatality. There is no... What I mean is that there was no death rate. Before I go and speak what I don't understand. There was no death rate in client farms. In the previous estate, there's good track record. Hey, so let's continue. Let's continue to the next one. I've talked about the animal husbandry, right? Now, the next one is the agro-tourism and resort. Yes. The residential district of ASEYORI is a model of the sustainable urban living. Do you understand? A green, eco-conscious, and nature blend seamlessly and all of that. But you see the agro-tourism and resort aspect. Hey! Oh God, how will I put it? It means, do you know what ASEYORI is? Do you know what your project is going to portray? It means that anybody that is coming within Nigeria, whether Lagos or Ogun State, wants a place to relax, something like a farm resort. This is the best place. Do you understand? This is the best place for them to come to. Because not just that they can come to tour our farm, you're going to, in this zone, you can build cottages. You can, there's a lot of things for your guests. For your, is it your guest or your tourists? Guests, oh, okay, you are the host, yes, your guest. For your guests to tour, there's a lot of things in this zone. They can come to the farm to come and tour and go back to their cottages. You can, in your cottages or your mini hotel, those small rooms, you can build, water, like they can have breakfast in water. Your guests can, with their couples, they can come to enjoy themselves, immerse yourself in nature. Those things you are traveling to Bali, to outside, to either, is it Zanzibar or is Cape Town? There's a part of Cape Town that look like Bali Island. Those things you're traveling, it's right here. It's in an AGRO-SMART city. And I'm telling you, this is not something that we're saying in so years it will come to pass. You need to come to see for yourself the agric parts. It's like the gatehouse already standing, the fence. I know you say that one is a normal thing. No, come yourself to come and see. Now, the fourth zone we have is the agro-processing. Yes, you can buy plot to build oil mill for those people that have farms. Like those people that don't want the company to manage it for them. They're managing themselves, but they need oil mill. Now, we've given you a market already. Because our clients, over 2,000 hectares are being used for. So you already have a market for that. Now talk more of people looking for meals to mill. So you can come to have your own oil mill right here. Or is it the chaff? In palm oil you have a lot of materials from it. Or is it the other the chaff, the kernels, those other parts after extracting the oil that you can use for fertilizers? Some farmers, they don't even need to sell those things. They burn it and spread it around the tree because it serves as a nutrient. Or you can sell it as fertilizers. You don't even need to. You can use it for your own farm and reduce the cost of fertilizer. Your tree will keep on doing well for the next 30 to 50 years without even you cutting it down. Yes. So that's the agro-processing zone. And then the fifth zone is our Palm Ridge Estate, Phase 8. Right now, the Zone A is sold out, completely sold out. It is the Zone B that is selling. And the Zone B is still within ASEYORI. There is no difference. It's just an access road. So I want you to key into this. I don't know why this video is cracking right now. But it's network. I have to do this voice note. I want you to key into it. Call me now and make your deposit. I know the deposit is very low, but I want you to start with an initial deposit of 1 million naira for an acre or 2 million naira for an hectare as a deposit, so that you would not default when you are making payment. So you won't default. Do you understand me? So that you can be able to finish up your payments within the time. That's the reason I'm increasing the initial deposit, though the initial deposit is lower than that. Many clients, at the time, they get carried away with life and they don't, get up to pay up their money when they're supposed to pay up their money. I'm talking out of experiences. So the reason I'm doing this is to help you. And that's why I increase the initial deposit for what the company puts. So that you can finish your payment on time and get allocated. You can get allocated within 45 days. You can even pay outrightly and get allocated. Outrightly, yes, you can. Now, let's talk about the Palm Ridge Estate. The Palm Ridge Estate is at the heart of ASEYORI. That lies one of Africa's largest sustainable oil palm plantations. See, now, this is the vital engine for the agro-industrial transformation. We are focusing on export-oriented production. The plantation is strategically positioned to boost Nigeria's contribution to the global palm oil market and strengthen Africa's agro-economy. But beyond national impact, the project creates real value for landowners, for investors, for you watching this video. That's why I told you congratulations from the beginning. As palm trees mature, the land appreciates steadily while producing palm oil and byproducts that can generate consistent long-term passive income. See, now from palm oil, we have the crude oil, we have palm kernel that's used to biofuel and cosmetic grade extracts. The plantation is going to support a thriving value chain that delivers both economic opportunities and generational wealth. Now, if we are just saying all this, if this was our first project, I understand. It will be like an hype, or they don't come again. I can see some of my comment section when I'm running out on a particular product, even this product, be like, oh, they don't come again. Oh, it's like those scams, or those things that you know about. I mean, this is not it. If you say, we have delivered phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, phase 4, phase 5, phase 6, phase 7. We did not just deliver land, we deliver both crop. They're collecting money. Those people that did palm oil are not cassava. Cassava is just maybe a one-time stuff. But the palm oil, they are getting it every year. On their account. Do you understand? Every year. On their account is entering their account. Do you understand? Now, let's talk more. Let's talk more about the Palm Ridge Estate, because I know that is why you are here. Do you understand? I know we have delivered to over 11,000 landlords from our various, projects. But let's go more. Let's deal more into what the Palm Ridge is. The Palm Ridge Estate phase 8, and what you can actually use your land to do, and everything. Enough of what ASEYORI is, enough of every grammar I've been speaking to you. Let's go into what Palm Ridge Estate is. Don't fast forward this video. You're going to miss out. Don't fast forward it, okay? Now let's talk about the Palm Ridge phase 8. Now, I'll start again. I know you know everything I want to say. But I'm going to start again. Imagine owning a profitable, low risk, secure venture that ensures steady passive income, capital gain, and financial security. It seems I need to go on a break. Do you understand? So that you understand this very well, I need to go on a break. Clear my throat so you can deeply understand this. Watch till the very end. Now, the tour of this video we used from Omole phase 1 and phase 2, to Jodubega, Axis. Then we didn't go through Lagos Ibadan Expressway. No, we didn't go through there. We went through Abulegba, through Shango. Do you understand? We went through Shango, then Ewekoro. So from Shango to Ewekoro is not up to 40 minutes. Yes, even as the road is bad, that is the amount of time it takes. Do you understand me? Normally, it's supposed to take at least just 30 minutes. But because of, the road, it took about 40 minutes. So let's take a little break. Thank you. Yes, I'm back. Yes, I had to clear my throat. I had to relax. Yes, so now I'm welcoming you to Palm Ridge Phase 8. Yes, we've not gotten to the site according to how this video is going, but I want you, before you get to the site watching this video, I want you to see for yourself. Whether you're an individual investor, a business owner, or part of a cooperative, see, the people that bought phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, phase 4, phase 5, phase 6, phase 7, I know you'll be asking yourself, how come I've not heard about these people? Me self, I was asking myself that. Do you understand? How come I've not heard about these people? I was also asking myself, do you know why? They were concentrating on selling to cooperatives. I know some of you that are watching this video must have known about these guys, because if you are working in a firm, you will know about these people because they were concentrating on cooperative. Now they've come to realtors. You understand? We realtors will now know about it, and everybody on the internet is about to own it. But unfortunately, it will not reach because it's not plenty. Do you understand? That is why I say, whether you're an individual investor or a business owner or part of a cooperative, see, owning this oil palm plantation in a high potential agro-industrial zone is offering you the opportunity to earn from both land value appreciation and agricultural use. Now, why Palm Ridge? Why now? Now, as we are talking, number one, steady passive income. Do you understand? I don't know if you understand me. Oil palm trees provide consistent harvest for decades. When I mean decades, a decade is normally 10 years, but I'm talking about 30, 50 years and more. Yes, you heard that right. 30, 50 years and more. See, oil palm trees generate long-term revenue through palm oil, kernel, and other byproducts. Number two, why should you invest in Palm Ridge, and why must you invest now? Do you know why I'm telling you to invest now? Our palm plantation that we are selling in Ibadan, do you know how much we are selling 1 acre? If you like doubt, I will send you the brochure and the flyer. We are selling 1 acre for 70-something million naira. Yes, you heard that right. We are selling 1 acre. Do you know why we are selling it for 70-something million? Because it's in Iwo Road. You know that. You know how much a plot of land there, a residential plot of land is going for. And it has a COO. That one in Ibadan. The COO is now out. That is why it is costly. So now imagine, apart from the fact that you are producing consistent cash flow from it, your land will be appreciating. So if you buy today, when that your crop has start getting money, it's true that today, I don't want to call the amount of, okay, let me call the amount of the price. It will be advantageous to people that are buying now. Now we are selling 1 hectare, 15 plots. And we're even doing promo, buy 1 hectare, get 1 plus free. As of when I'm doing this video, because the promo will stop very soon, in few days time. Yes, in few days time. Now, do you know that we are currently selling 10.6 million naira per hectare, 4.3 million per acre. In 3 years time, when you might be watching this video again, do you know how much it will be? Come back and meet me. This place will not be less than 50 million. If it is not it, we can put money for this thing. Yes, it's not good to bet. as a Christian I am. I'm telling you that you should take my words for it. That the worth of this place, because it has a residential zone in it, will be over 50 million naira for 1 acre in 3 years when your oil palm is already coming out, because we have resorts close to it. Do you understand me? We have residential close to it. Lafarge cement factory, people are already living around here. So what are you waiting for? What are you freaking waiting for? You don't need the company to manage this farm for you. You can manage it yourself. You can be living in the residential place and own it, on the farm, to yourself. Do you get what I mean? Now, the number 2 reason why you should get palm rich and why you must get it now is the high demand and high profit. See, palm oil is a globally traded commodity. I don't need to tell you that one. It's a cash crop. It's a cash and a food crop, but it's a cash crop because it will give you plenty money. Now, food crop because they chop and they use and cook food. But it's a cash crop. Go. It give you money. Do you understand? It's essential in food, cosmetic, pharmaceutical, biofuel industry, and it's ensuring high market demand and lucrative returns for investors. Now, go online. I don't want to, let it not be as if, I'm doing adverts for somebody. But she deserves it because she's doing well. So let me mention her name in this video. You can go on Instagram. Go to Gliss Farm on Instagram. Check the price. Scroll down. Check the price she was selling oil just a month ago. It was 40 something thousand per 25 liters. Check the price now in August. And August is increasing more. When I checked a week ago, before doing this video, it was 60 something thousand per 25 liters. She writes farm to build. This one, I'm offering you everything in one package. You can be doing your job. We do it for you. And we have track record. Go and check the price. And do you know what it will now be in 3 years' time? You are waiting for your crop to grow. Do you know what it will be in 3 years' time? I'm telling you that one keg, in this economy, inflation is not only catching Nigeria, it's catching even the UK. I have people in the UK, it's catching them there. Do you understand me? So it means that it is likely possible that a 25 liters keg of palm oil will likely sell for over 100k. In 3 years' time, check last 3 years' time, was it up to 20,000 naira? Check them now. The 100,000, I just want to be on the safe side in case our economy be better. But the truth is that the world economy, the whole world is owing. All the countries in this world is owing. Inflation is catching all the eco countries. I'm betting with you that it will be more than 100,000 naira per. So you should be calling me and be getting 100 hectares. 1,000. Get the remaining one that is remaining. They are telling me it's not up to 1,000 hectares. When I'm telling them to leave it for me because I know that my investors is going to take it. Do you understand me? Now, number 3 reason why you should get palm rich. The reason I'm stressing on this palm rich, I might bring other farm estates out if this one gets sold out. That is for sure. But the reason I'm telling you to get this one because it's an AGRO-SMART CITY. Not be ordinary farm estate. Intercropping option is available. Yes! Because we have done it before. Because we have track record. We are offering you intercropping option is available. You can maximize your land's potential with multiple revenue streams, growing additional crops alongside palm trees. Man, yes, you can do this. You can decide to say, miracle, in my 1 hectare, I want to plant yam. We will plant it for you. The cost for the yam, as of the time doing this video, it can increase, it can come down. If we give you promo, but as the time doing this video, we are selling 1 yam, the seed, the planting, everything managed for you to get ready in 1 year is 900 naira. Go to the market and check how much a yam is now. 1 yam. Yes, I know you say my intonation. Manage it like that. Yes, the yam now is around 2.5 in the market now. Imagine when it will be when your own has matured. Do you understand me? Yes. So intercropping option is available. Now let's talk about the land value appreciation. Okay, I've said it. It's situated in a thriving agro-commercial corridor already. Easy access to major industrial hubs, ensuring continuous demand and value appreciation. Now let's talk about another reason: flexible ownership model. This is ideal for individuals, corporate investors, civil servants, military personnel, and diaspora investors looking for a secure long-term asset with high return. See, if you're watching this video and you're someone that have access to a community, to a club, to a group, you need to call me there to pitch them to you. They will appreciate you. They are going to appreciate you for it. They'll tell you thank you forever. So now imagine your child is 2 years, 4 years, or even 10 years or above. This is the best gift you can give to them. That money you want to use to, maybe you have 1 billion to spray on houses. Come and bring 600 million and come and get farm estate. Come and get 100 hectares. Nothing less than that. Now, where is this located? This is located in Ibese, Ewekoro, off Lagos Abeokuta Expressway. Now, if you're coming from Shangwater, normally it's around 30 kilometers. It's supposed to be 30 minutes, but because of road, now why they take around 40-45 minutes. Do you understand? If you're coming from Abeokuta, the same thing. No be forest are they say for you. I'm not giving you forest. Now, where are the landmarks? We have the Dangote Cement Factory. You won't even get there, but it's that road. You know where Dangote Cement Factory is. You know where it is, right? Lafarge Factory. It's not, reach 10 minutes from Lafarge Factory. You know the Arigboja Farmers Market. Yes, that's the landmark. What's the title? Registered survey. As fencing commenced, as you can see to your eyes there, as you can see, I will tag another video. After this video, watch one video. I'm sorry that I was dramatic in that second video, but you will not understand. My excitement was over the moon. That's why I was so excited. I was like, this place is too good to be true. It has a lovely gate, and you will love the landscaping. Yes, exactly. There is flexible payment plan. There's 3-month plan, 6-month plan, 12-month plan. We have it for you. Another reason why you should own a legacy in Palm Ridge Estate phase 8. I did a video. I will tag the video. You should go and watch it after this tour. It's well developed, rapid land appreciation, proximity to the expressway, estate located within developed industrial enclave, peaceful neighborhood, well secured entrance and exit gate, green gardens and agro hub, safe and serene neighborhood, good title, no Omole issues, flexible ownership and ease of transfer. Live pictures and free inspection is available. Inspections are every Wednesday and Thursday. Just make sure you book 24 hours before that day. I will take you there. I will even give you snack. You will sit down comfortably. If you want me to reserve the seat, then inside our bus, there's 1 seat that have table. There's 3 seats that have table. If you are one of the investors, tell me, I'll reserve it for you. Just come early. We take off 9 a.m. But if you can come 8 a.m. to the office and sit down, wait for me, I'll reserve that seat for you. Do you understand? Right now, the price for the land, all inclusive, the farm, the copy, everything for 1 acre is 4.3 million, all inclusive, no extra charges. Then for 1 hectare, all inclusive is 10.6 million naira. Okay? Initial deposit for 1 acre now 1 million. Yes, you can. There's a lower entry barrier, but I'm telling you this way you could pay money finish in case you are doing 3 months. But if you are doing 12 months, no problem. You can start with 300k deposits, but I want you to finish your payments early or do outright. Okay, 1 hectare initial deposit for 1 hectare is 2 million naira, but you can start with 500k. But I know why I tell you to, so you go complete your payment early within 3 months, no extra fee. I know me they pay the extra fee, but however, if you don't get all the money, you can do 6 months or 12 months. You understand? Don't miss this opportunity to build transgenerational wealth through agro real estate. Yes, continue the tour. Let's go. I know you just have about 1 hour to watch the tour. Don't say because I stop talking you will stop. Oh, don't stop. Watch. Continue watching. Yeah. Thank you.